How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some super scary clips that are starting to freak the internet out. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content, just like this. It seems that ever since their invention, security cameras have managed to capture all sorts of strange sightings. Reddit user Sorry I'm Slow uploaded one such video to the platform. However, some viewers remain skeptical about the footage and its legitimacy. The clip shows two parked cars in a driveway. A man can be seen plugging in a charger into one of them. He then appears to hurriedly walk away. Now keep an eye on the far right-hand corner of the screen. As you can see, there seems to be a semi-transparent figure walk past the car. Other Redditors had plenty of explanations as to what this figure could be. Most agreed that it was indeed a human being who appeared transparent due to the high compression rate of the camera. However, the original poster claims that he's now seen the ghostly figure on 3 separate occasions. His neighbour has also supposedly seen the same figure, describing it as a hooded woman with a hunchback and long hair that seemed to hover while it moved. So what's actually going on in this neighbourhood? Is there really a ghost prowling the streets after dark? Or is it more likely that this mysterious figure is something else entirely? Take another look at the footage and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Hey everyone, just a quick interlude to let you know today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Now it's awesome sponsors like this that allow us to keep making the content that you love. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers membership with meaning. There are thousands of inspiring classes across loads of different topics, like writing, design, photography, gardening, or cooking. Most classes are under 60 minutes with short lessons to fit any schedule. You can learn and grow and fit classes into your busy routine. There's so much on here. For example, I just searched for horror and it came up with loads of interesting classes about horror writing, how to write scary short stories, how to illustrate creepy characters, and heaps more. Personally, I've been looking at the video editing classes to deepen my skills. Also, the Productivity for Creatives is amazing for tips about managing time and creative projects more efficiently. Now, as a bonus, the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can start exploring your creativity today. So support our channel, click the link down below and get involved. Hearing sounds coming from inside your apartment while you're in the shower. It's surely an unnerving moment. In this footage, it seems that Reddit user Brucey B was unfortunate enough to experience this firsthand. The uploader claims that while they were in the shower, they heard a loud yanking sound. Immediately recognizing the sound as their front door, they grabbed their camera to investigate. Take a look at what they captured. We can clearly see that the keys appear to be moving in the door all on their own. In the description, the uploader explained that the yanking sound they heard seemed to be coming from the internal screen door, located on the inside of the front door. After the incident, the Redditor claims that they checked their home but were unable to find anyone else inside the building. Viewers' opinions have remained split over the footage. Most seem to think that there might have been an intruder in the house, one who quickly left, causing the keys to shake in the door as they did so. One viewer was so concerned that they even urged the poster to call the police. Other viewers, however, believe the events might have been the result of some kind of paranormal activity, and seeing that the keys were in the lock of the inside door, this could be a possibility. So what do you think was more likely the cause? As there's been no definitive answers, I'll throw this out to you to decide. Boring, mundane locations like the inside of an office aren't usually places one might expect to experience the supernatural. However, if this video, shared by Mr. Ngiri on Facebook, is to be believed, it seems that nowhere might be safe from paranormal activity. In the clip, which appears to be a snippet of some CCTV footage, we see several workers sitting at their desks. All seem thoroughly engrossed in their duties when suddenly something grabs their attention. Take a look. As you can see, the empty chair begins to swivel all on its own. The two workers closest to the chair immediately stop what they're doing and look towards the area in confusion. Their reactions all seem to be quite genuine, which certainly does add some credibility to the footage. However, as there's no accompanying information, it makes it hard to know just what we're seeing. So is this really the work of a mischievous poltergeist looking to get the attention of the workers? Or was the mysterious moving chair all part of an elaborate office prank? Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. You know, you may have a ghost problem at work when several employees actually give the entity a name. That seems to be the case for Reddit user RandyK97. Their workplace is supposedly haunted by a ghost named Swayze. They claim that several employees have experienced some weird things happen to them while on the premises. This image was supposedly captured on the building's security system, and it seems as though they might have finally caught Swayze the ghost in action. In it, we can see several large shelves. In the bottom left-hand corner, there's an employee standing next to a mysterious ghostly figure. It almost looks as though it's a negative from an old roll of film. While some think that the image might simply be some sort of camera glitch, the fact that several employees have claimed to have experienced strange happenings is certainly intriguing. If this is indeed a spirit, then why is it chosen to haunt this particular shop? It seems that a pottery barn might be a more appropriate place for a ghost named Swayze. This video, posted to Reddit by Vinay K. Dala, has very little accompanying information, yet it's still piqued the curiosity of many internet users. What looks to be a transparent ghostly figure has been caught on camera for all to see. The clip, which looks to consist of exterior security camera footage, shows a large gate in the foreground with a street on the other side. For the most part, the clip seems totally uneventful. However, towards the end, something strange happens. Take a look. As you can see, a translucent figure walks past from right to left. As the figure passes the sign, you can see straight through its upper body. As with several of the other videos on this list, many viewers believe that the disappearing entity was simply caused by an issue with the camera. In fact, some even mentioned that their own security cameras had caught similar things. Of course, with such little information, it's hard to know for sure just what's been caught on camera here. Ghost, or yet another glitch? This one will have to remain a mystery, at least for the time being. If you're into the supernatural, nothing ever good seems to happen in a basement. This photo, uploaded to Reddit by Representative AD6621, might just further prove this theory. Take a look at the image. It will likely make you want to double check your own basement for anything unusual. In the photo, we can see an old door obscured by some sort of strange white mist in the foreground. In the post's description, the uploader explained that the photo was taken about 15 years ago while they were on vacation. They mentioned that they felt uneasy in the building but couldn't explain why. They also noted that they didn't smoke and that there was no fires in or around the house at the time. One viewer in particular thought that the mysterious mist might have been ectoplasm, a substance that's said to be formed by physical mediums when in a trance-like state. However, several other viewers weren't buying this theory. Instead, they thought the anomaly was more likely to be a spider's web. Others also felt that despite the uploader's description, the strange shape so closely resembled smoke that it was likely to be so. While we may never actually know what's been captured in this image, there's little denying that it's rather unnerving. Before we take a look at our last unnerving video, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos.
Day 475. I'm still in the basement. Callan just threw one of his slap-damn Halloween t-shirts at me and said, "Wear this." I think he's in a bad mood. Pray for me.
Seeing shadows underneath the door when you know you're home alone is surely the stuff of nightmares. Unfortunately for Reddit user SimilarCat297, they got to experience this firsthand. Luckily for us, they managed to record the incident for others to see. Take a look. In the brief clip, we see the hallway light from underneath the door. Suddenly a shadow begins moving back and forth. In the comments section, the uploader explains the incident in more detail. They claim that they were watching videos on the sofa when they suddenly heard a noise coming from upstairs. Thinking it was their sister, they called out to her, but received no response. The uploader then went upstairs to inspect, but couldn't find their sister anywhere. Spooked, they decided to head into their own room and close the door. They began watching videos once again, but soon heard another sound. This time it was obviously coming from the closet door in their sister's room. That was when the shadow began moving back and forth in front of the door. The uploader then notes that a few seconds later, their bed began to shake. Scared, they called a friend who immediately came over. The two left the house and didn't return until the uploader's family came home sometime later. While the video of the shadow moving past the door is certainly creepy, it's the uploader's story that makes the whole experience a little more unnerving. Several viewers thought it had to be a ghost. Others went with a less supernatural explanation, suggesting that there could have been an intruder in the house. Some even went so far as to suggest that the intruder might have been hiding in the uploader's sister's closet. As for the bed shaking, viewers found this detail a little harder to explain. In the end, it seems that this Redditor managed to avoid any confrontation, though perhaps they should be extra cautious the next time they're home alone. If you can't get enough of the old slapped ham, then don't worry, we've got you covered. Check out that link on the top there for some more scary videos. Otherwise, there's a massive paranormal playlist there. Will keep you entertained for hours and hours. Hit that thumbs up button or leave us a comment down below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.